video for me, but just wanted to say I'm having a moment. So sometimes you share, right? You have things happen and just let other people experience it and see if maybe they're having a moment of their own as well. I don't know. I am very excited about some things. I certainly have great gratitude about many, many, many things. And this moment that I'm having, that's my mom, died on New Year's Eve, 2023. It sounds like a long time ago, but wasn't that far away. Not that far at all. So, just wondering if any of you have had this thing where you've had a full day. Could have been great, could have been okay, could have been normal. Well, mine was a good day. Got to spend some productive time and conversation, and but I'm having a moment. Got to the gym, I did a little light something. Just wondered if I'm the only one who has a moment now and then. And what is a moment? And what do I mean when I say a moment? You know what? You can make it mean anything. I'm talking about just the space and time where I'm in touch with it being a space and time, a moment, that fleeting moment. And yet, there's so much involved in that fleeting moment that it sort of feels like it's much bigger than that. And I'm sitting here feeling kind of full, kind of full. Now, I just ate dinner, that helps. But I mean a different kind of full. I mean, kind of like thankful and resourceful. You know, I'm feeling that kind of fullness, a fullness that's suggesting, and I think I've, what there were intersections, the crossroads, if you will, that have occurred that just helped me to see the miracle in the moment, this moment. The miracle is kind of like recently observing divine synchronicity left, right, up, down, all around, and buying in to the realization that we are connected with so many things. We can sometimes. I'm doing a live. Okay. I'll try to. I don't know how to pause this, so it sounds like I'm going to have to close it off. Um, Let me see. I'll be back, but I just want to say thank you. Give me a moment to collect what I have to collect. Coming soon. Coming right back. Wow. impressive that some of you kind of hung around waiting just so that we can continue talking about that moment. I wonder if that means that the moment continues. I don't know. So, take a closer look at the moment and noticing little things and appreciating them. Does that expand the moment? I think so. It does for me. Get a closer look at things, or maybe just notice them. Maybe not studying or analyzing anything, but just appreciating. 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 So, here I am. Somehow, as I said, filled with gratitude, filled with recognition regarding all the resources that are available to us in these days, quite distinct from days past. Even then, those days were quite full with possibilities. And people who exercised that awareness, that insight, took full advantage. I think this may be a moment for you, just as it's a moment for me. And I am excited for you. I'm thrilled for you. I'm thrilled for me. Sometimes you get to wondering, who am I that I would receive such blessings? And it's a good question, as long as we continue it with, who am I not to accept blessings, the gifts that are here for us? I talked about grateful and resourceful. And in today's time, if you have an idea, it seems to me that the timing, the time it takes for you to make it into something concrete or physical has really shrunk. It's really much smaller now, and because of that resourcefulness that's all available. And I'm blown away by it, to be honest with you. I'm playing with it, I'm practicing with it. And when I say it, I'm talking about working with virtual assistants and working with AI, artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, all those guys. Not all of them. There's so many coming out day by day. It's just amazing to me. And again, I know there's the challenge of the times. I know that we have really, you almost say, well, go figure, why would there be some of the things that occur these days that really don't make any sense, or really don't take into consideration that core of love that really permeates throughout the universe on one level, because it's one. The universe is one. But when we lose sight of that and we get overly focused on matter, we say, what's matter? And then we say, what's the matter? Well, hi, Zombie. Hi, Tyson. Thanks for hanging out. I'm trying something different here today. I'm being just kind of, I don't know if we call it vulnerable. I'm transparent. I'm showing you what I'm looking at, as opposed to having you have to look at me. But at least you get to hear me, and I get to share my thoughts with you, and I'm interested in yours. And whatever the cause, I'm experiencing this moment. I'm just filled with gratitude about it. I'm so thankful that we have this world and this time and this space, and I'm aware that there are people in other parts of the world that are struggling, going through some stuff, and I'm praying for them, and I do a little teeny bit, but every teeny little bit does count, whether it be to send $1, drop off $1, give a bottle of water to somebody on a hot day, wish someone good tidings, open the door for somebody. Little tiny things can make huge difference in people's life, and we not even know it. So anyway, that's kind of part of this moment for me. That you see those two plants, they weren't necessarily supposed to be together, but they just sort of happened when we move stuff around. Um, a seed fell here and there, and it took. And people spend time, months, and reading and getting all kinds of fertilizer and doing all kinds of things. And sometimes it's just a matter of dropping the right thing in at the right time in the right place. And I think that kind of speaks to us. It speaks to me in this moment that sometimes we let things happen as opposed to making things happen. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not matter of fact, I'm probably the last person to say just go with the flow and don't try. I would say put your full effort in whatever it is that you're going after, but be loosely attached to how the outcome happens. Things will happen sometimes, and the solution or the gift, the linchpin, the thing that creates the success that you've been going for, the service that you have been aiming to put through, comes from something weeks, months, years ago, or far away that you had no uh, overly focused intent. You just lived well. You were just being yourself, and that part of yourself that allows you to give, that part of yourself that allows you to appreciate whatever the moment is. That's that becomes the gift. That may become the thing that turns it all around or moves it forward so magnificently. By the way, I don't know what I've had you look at here. I kind of talk with my eyes closed sometimes, and of course the camera is doing what it does. Uh, I imagine that people coming by here uh, find this to be so, what's the word for um, offbeat? This doesn't fit anything to show you what I'm looking at. And remember, as I said, or my eyes closed, I could even at times have this thing off and be talking, and you'd be capturing kind of the essence of what's happening with me. But the thing is it's not just what's happening with me, it's how what's happening with me can be helpful to you as you move about your journey and as you make things happen or allow things to happen in your life. So I'm curious. There are people who are probably paying attention to this. They even hung around through that dead period, and just to hear a little more. What's working for you about it? What would you like to see or hear more of? I think there's plenty to share and to talk about for sure, but I really want to be of service some here. I could talk about some of the ideas in my book and that might be able to help move you forward. If I can't kind of emphasize any thing without knowing what the thing is that you feel some need for. I could just bring you back to my mom, bless her. She died at 92. And it's funny that I could feel such strain for her passing because she wasn't really sick. You know, that's kind of what happens sometimes. You it's not just experiencing loss at a particular time. As a matter of fact, you can expect it. It's still tough, whatever. But she's good. It's just selfishness on my part that I wasn't ready, and she wasn't ready. I didn't think. But you know, we all want to be there. We all see there, and it probably just gives her a way to be of assistance and service to our family and to the world from wherever she is, if that's what she's interested in doing. Um, well, I think I'm going to turn it around so you can see my white hair and white eyebrows. That's one of the things that I noticed. I don't do myself so much, but here I am. And I do want to thank you for hanging in here if you're still here. It is a special thing to be able to be able to do something for each other, to have a way of making a difference in somebody's life just by being yourself. And I really that's the biggest message that I would have, even in this talking about this moment and having this. It's not an epiphany. It's just an overwhelming. Overwhelming is not even the right word, but it's just having this pause, this pause to be thankful, to experience gratitude. Look at that, and to recognize how wonderful, in the midst of turbulence, mind you, but how wonderful it is to be alive and to be able to breathe and think and feel and to be of service to somebody else just by being you. And I think when I watch some of these late night hosts like Jimmy Fallon and some of them, and they're like busting out laughing, having a good time, and we're enjoying it. We're kind of living vicariously through them. And I don't know what you enjoy doing, but do more of what you enjoy doing. Let some other people get the benefit of that joy. As connected people, face it, we're all connected. Isn't it true? It's like yawning. Somebody yawns, and what happens to you? You end up yawning, right? Somebody laughs. You get these hilarious laughs. There are a lot of them on social media. They have what they're showing you, but when they're cracking up, busting out laughing, doesn't that help you to feel that and laugh as well? And same thing with when we talk about, oh, I'm showing it the wrong way. I was trying to show you back to mom. However you do that. Okay, she's over there. I could turn it around. You don't need to see her. I talked to her about her a little bit already. But we have these energy fields, this emotional space, and it's nothing to expand it sometimes, or for people to empathize or harmonize or kind of tune into it. And so that's why I ask that you just do the best of you and be all you can be. Sometimes the best way to help somebody else is to be more of yourself and to accomplish more of what it is you want to accomplish. That's kind of the quick message. All right, I think I've kind of gotten really off on this, and let me just say one more time to you. Stop necessarily, don't push yourself so hard and don't criticize yourself so hard. Take a moment. I started this talking about a moment. Take a moment and be grateful. Grateful and be aware that you're resourceful because we're all connected. Hey, Cliff McKnight saying, if you can't calm the waters, learn to ride the waves. Leave a message. Let me know something, and I'll cut it out, do something else, or whatever can be of service to you. Have a great day. Have a great day. Not a good day. Have a great day. Yeah, that's what I want for you. A great day. How do I turn it off? I don't know. Hey, maybe I'm supposed to keep talking to you. I don't think so. It looks like I've been talking to nobody for a while. Anyway, uh, yeah, we're going to stop now.